These are the top 50 Black Friday deals at Walmart in 2025. We begin with this 65-inch Vizio 4K TV for $228. This is an insane price for a Black Friday 4K smart TV. And if you are looking to make your TV more smart or improve the interface of one you already have, this $9 Google TV streaming stick so you can access Netflix, Hulu. I will have streaming service deals later on in this video, but this is great. That's a $9 stocking stuffer or standalone gift. This Sealy Pillow 2-pack, 2 king-size pillows, $12. I don't ever recall on a Black Friday where I've seen a name brand pack of pillows that were king-sized for $12. And speaking of size, this 6.5-foot pre-lit Madison pine tree qualifies as the least expensive tree I have seen of this height. Usually Home Depot has the lead in this category, but $35, that's crazy. If you expand the video description box, you'll find a link to accompany all of the deals I'm showcasing today. Many of them can sell out very quickly. Prices can change. If you see something you like, grab it. I'll be updating the links around the clock. This PlayStation 5 Fortnite bundle at $399. It's $101 off. That might be one of those deals that disappears quickly. I will have a Nintendo Switch 2 deal later on. This 15.6-inch Acer Chromebook at $109 is one of those quintessential Black Friday deals that people look for. I prefer a more fully loaded laptop, which I'll have in a few moments, but I know many of you need this for a gift or education. $109, that's a nice size screen. This Salu Spa with those massaging air jets. Clearly I need to sit in one of these. I'm very worked up. I got a lot of flailing arm motions here. This would help me relax. It's fully loaded. It's $200 off and down to $298. I wish this 3-piece luggage set deal appeared weeks before Thanksgiving. It's $80.50 for 3 suitcases, but maybe you could send this to your destination if you are traveling for Thanksgiving, or if you're watching this after the fact and you need to get a better suitcase in your hands. You could get this very quickly. There's a 50% off annual membership on Walmart Plus. That's sort of the equivalent to Amazon Prime. As a deal that I have never seen before, a nugget ice maker from a name brand for $98. The Hyper Tough, that's something I've never been accused of being, but it's a 3-piece modular rolling toolbox, $59, 250 pound weight capacity, better than anything I saw at any hardware store this time of year. The automatic wrist blood pressure monitor that I should be wearing right now as I slur my words. I'm ready for this. $13.30. It has that big display. It has the memory. And speaking of displays, the TCL 85-inch 4K TV right here, $498, $200 reduction. Walmart is doing way better with the Black Friday TV deals this year, in my opinion, than what we saw last year. Last year was a lot of on-branded TV deals. These are name brands, and you need content to stream for your big movie night at home. This Black Friday deal on Disney Plus and Hulu, where you can get it for $4.99 per month for a year, is an amazing deal. Expand the video description box. You will find that offer. And to really amplify the audio from whatever it is you're streaming, maybe you just want a home theater in a box for your next movie night, this Vizio soundbar, wireless surround sound speakers, subwoofer, this is a beautiful system. $128. That's a $70 price drop. And if you just need a soundbar at a crazy $19.94, this Bluetooth 2.0 channel soundbar has multicolor LEDs, so you could create some ambiance in the background while you're sitting and streaming. You could put on this 50 by 60-inch electric throw, 6 heat levels, auto shut off. You have the remote. I actually think it's a very sleek looking remote. But if you want to wear your blanket like a superhero cape, you could be a hot superhero. I mean that more in terms of heat, not like I'm not here to discuss physical appearance. I'm sure you're all very attractive. $19, be a hot superhero. The Dreo space heater, as we kick up the heat or things intensify in terms of what I'm saying. This electric heater, thermal sensors, rotating timers. It has that nice display on the front, $30. Speaking of the air that we breathe, heating the air to the air that we breathe, that actually is a segue. I'm gonna let that go. $60 for this. It handles up to 6,000 square feet. So if you're cooped up for the holidays, if you cook the way I did last year and you need to eradicate some baking scents, this would help. If you live with pets, allergies, great way to make that happen. The other pickup tool that I might use for any of those scenarios is this self-emptying vacuum and mop. This has a 90-day dustbin capacity. It's $200. This might be something as a relatively well-known off-brand, but for the name brand equivalent, at a slightly higher price, I would totally get the Shark Matrix RoboVac. It has a 30-day dustbin capacity, but this has that mapping and perhaps you don't need the mop feature, which you would find on the Dream. $234, that is a wonderful deal. If you are searching for a toy deal, I generally recommend people wait until the 2 weeks that precede Christmas where the selection is better. But the up to 50% off on toys right now is quite awesome. And some of my favorite toy deals include this Lego Santa Sleigh, $25. And it's another Lego find that I'm quite enamored with at that same $25 price. This Lego Christmas tree, expand the video description box. I do use affiliate links, which means I could benefit monetarily if you're kind enough to use one of my links. This Asus VivoBook, 16 inches, Intel Core i7, 16 gigs of RAM. This is a $250 price drop, $399. That's fantastic. If you are looking for something with a screen that has a higher level of clarity, I don't think this ever sold for close to $1,000. I think this is an inflated list price, but at $449 for $100 more, the OmniBook with 16 gigs of RAM might be something that you want to grab. By the way, if you are enjoying this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up. It helps the algorithm and my self-esteem, which is all over the place during the holiday season. This Gourmia all-in-one 14-quart air fryer. This is the double decker. This is a crazy price of $60. I figure by this point, everyone in life might own an air fryer, but maybe you want an upgrade. Maybe you want to go the Gourmia route. $60. And if you do want the French door equivalent with a 6-slice digital toaster, I'm just reading, it's $55. I like the other one better, so I'm not really invested in the features of this one. You'll read it. If you like it, it's there. One thing that people love is the design of this hairdryer that you see right here. It's very well rated. It includes attachments. It does mimic a slightly more expensive option from a name brand, but at $23, this does produce powerful drying. I've read about this on social media. People like this. For the name brand and the $170 price. I have never seen this for a refurbished Dyson Supersonic. And I know you hear refurbished and you're not that excited, but this is actually restored and sold directly by Dyson. So it might have been a store demo unit, whatever it is. It's $170. It has the Dyson warranty and customer service. That makes something that's outlandishly priced, in my opinion, a little bit more accessible. The 12-inch Queen memory foam mattress that you see right here, $272. I realize that when I get excited, I have one hand on the computer and one hand doing this. I read a lot of comments. People don't actually think I have two hands or two arms. They're here. Hi. Thanks. Just clearing that up. I read those comments and just, clear the air. The Beats Solo 4 wireless headphones, $79. That's a $50 price drop. Beats Solo 4 over the year. That's incredible. If you are looking for an earbud, $9.88. This has more than 23,000 very positive reviews associated with it. So that might be worth considering. That might be worth looking into if you just want the earbuds. If you are looking for a fuzzy way to take care of your feet this time of year, $13.29 will get you a pair of slippers that I'm sure look very familiar to you based on another brand that they might mimic, which is the same case for these platform-equipped Madden Girl women. Is it girl or women? I don't know. $29. You'll find your size. It'll be great. This power bank right here, this is something that speaks to my soul. 20,000 milliamps. It has the cables included, especially at this time of year where you might be traveling. You don't want to worry about cables. This is also just a great emergency essential to keep your devices juiced up. 1984. If you want the same performance but the solar component, which might be better for an emergency kit, camping or hiking, $19. I do like this one with the solar panel, and the cables are built in on that too. That is fantastic. That's a really good grab. Now, for prepping emergencies, pantry organization, or your garage, the $35 4-shelf system that you see right here has a 1,000-pound capacity. So that gets me excited. This upright Frigidaire freezer, platinum silver, $228. That is the lowest price. I have not seen a 6.5-foot cubic foot freezer from a name brand for $228. The Shark Pet Pro. We have this. It actually folds in on itself. This is an amazing cordless stick vac. It's got decent runtime, but it's very flexible in terms of going under couches or beds. $129. I really like that. And if you prefer something that's less expensive, it's not a name brand, but it should be because it's called Pretty Care. But anyhow, this Pretty Care, which is pretty well reviewed, is a wonderful equivalent. It works as both a dustbuster, a handheld vac. You can do drapes with the attachments. I've seen this in action. That is a very good alternative for something that's not made by Shark. Daybetter, 50-foot LED light strips, $7.99. If you have something where you want to interject a little bit of personality, great as a stocking stuffer, something for a teen or their room or around your TV, there you go. The permanent outdoor lighting 100-foot LED solution that you see right here at $74 could be the least expensive 100-foot outdoor ready solution I have seen. And these are not just great for Christmas, beyond the holidays for your favorite sports teams. You could have probably used that on Halloween if you celebrated and you wanted orange or black. No, black would not be lighting. That wouldn't make any sense. Just orange, because it would be night. And that's where I stop talking and move on to the next item. The Ninja Slushie, the frozen drink machine. This is the coveted, highly sought after small appliance that gets everyone so fired up. This is an incredible price if you are searching for the Ninja Slushie. If you'd prefer, I was going to say an off-brand equivalent, but Iceman is actually a well-known brand at this point. At 50% off, this might be the slushie maker that you prefer. So that's something to consider. From Iceman to Chefman. Yep, I practiced that segue. $79 for this espresso machine. Don't be dissuaded by the merely $20 price drop. Just because the list price isn't overly inflated doesn't mean this is not an awesome grab if you take your espresso seriously, and the built-in steam wand is a plus. Speaking of inflated list prices, I'm not sure the Sibori or Kabori ever sold for $400, nor was it $308 off, but at $92 for something that looks very similar to the KitchenAid as a stand mixer with great attachments and a solid track record might be something to consider. There's always Walmart's 90-day return policy on many products this time of year, which is awesome. The Chefman countertop microwave, this is a 1.1 cubic foot. Usually we see a 0.7 at $100 or $89. This is $100 for a 1.1 cubic foot. That's great. A 2-pack of indoor or outdoor rechargeable lights. $10. You get 2 color options at the $10 price. Speaking of very competitive pricing, on a kid's bike at $60. That's a Black Friday bike deal that I know many people gravitate toward every year. This Razor electric scooter at $88 is an incredible price. The $88 is usually what you would see for a manual push scooter. Again, this one is electric, recommended for ages 8 and older. I have 3 kids all under 8, so maybe this electric Mercedes-Benz. I never thought a Mercedes-Benz would be affordable or something we'd ever own, but there is a way with electric headlights, and if my daughter's not driving the way I'd like, I can always intervene with the remote control. That's a pretty good price. It doesn't need any jump starting, but for your vehicles that do, this car jump starter is $34. This has those spark-free crocodile cables. There's a compass if you get lost trying to find your car. I assume this is more for like a camping essential, the way they're setting it up, but it's a great portable booster. And I'll stop there. This Nintendo Switch 2 Mario Kart World Bundle, $499. This is again the Nintendo Switch 2. People get very fired up over this around the holidays. The Vizio 75-inch limited edition, $348. I don't know why it's limited. I assume that's because it might have been made for Black Friday, but either way, $348 for a 75-inch 4K TV is wonderful. To assemble your TV stand or tighten any hinges, or just as a great gift idea for someone that maybe thinks they're more handy than they are. That's me. This $22.22 electric screwdriver from Fantic. It has the bits. It's got a beautiful storage case. I do like that. I'm not sure if this is necessarily grilling weather, and if it is for you, I'm very envious of the climate in which you live, but this Blackstone Original Outdoor Griddle, it's a 28-inch propane flat top, so $157. That's a very good price. The full body zero gravity shiatsu recliner. If you want to take what people would pay for in a mall, or what I imagine it might be inside one of those executive lounges somewhere, you know, why not? Why not bring it home? Maybe you could charge your guests to sit in it. The fire pit that you see right here at $60, that is one of the most competitive fire pit deals I've seen. The mixing bowl set, you get 7 bowls with lids, not a 6-piece set where there's 3 bowls and 3 lids. Like, these are 7 bowls with 7 lids. I don't even know why you would need that many bowls, but at $20, I am willing to find out. From 7 to 7.5, this pre-lit Amherst spruce green artificial Christmas tree, $79. The not smart, it's, I mean, maybe the person using it is smart, but it would be a smart purchase. There we are. The compact digital camera that you see right here, $18. I know these are all the rage with teens and preteens over the holidays. Maybe you want to take photos and not be doing it on a device. There you go. For the ultimate DIYer, $229 for a very well-rated 3D printer is unbelievable. I think this would probably be something my wife would go crazy for. She hasn't explicitly told me to get her a 3D printer, so I'm not going to necessarily run out and do that, but if this appeals to you and you understand the features and what you would make with it, awesome. This Shark Steam and Scrub Mop, this is another deal that people love over the holidays. $84 for the updated design. The portable basketball hoop, this is a weighted base. I like this. $80, that's a $110 price drop. And if you just want something for indoors, $15 for this over-the-door basketball hoop. It does have a scoreboard attached to it and the ball is included. For a different type of gaming, a 16-in-1. I couldn't even name 16 games, so I'm interested to see what they offer, but foosball, pool, chess, checkers, ping pong, shuffleboard, $150 well spent. The Fit XR2 adjustable dumbbell set is not necessarily something I will use, but I'm in support of anyone who does, because you would typically find one of these adjustable customizable sets on its own, not a 2-pack. After you're done pumping the iron, I don't know if people say that anymore, but this Naipo Shiatsu back and neck massager, this is a dominant brand in the space, $28.49. The non-stick cookware set you see right here, this is a beautiful looking set. I love the ceramic cream white, $54. That might be something to consider. And while we are discussing your home, this rounded cabinet, I just saw this and thought to myself, this is a substantial piece of furniture with a $150 price drop attached to it. So maybe it's elegant, maybe it fits your style, maybe I have no idea what I'm saying, but it is there. I do want to highlight that some of the furniture deals are awesome. At the same price as that cabinet, this Better Homes and Gardens swivel birdcage chair is the type of thing you would see retailing for almost double the price of what you could find at Walmart this Black Friday. The cordless snowblower is from a brand that I have not heard of. It is decently rated. It might be something that you want to try out for $200 with the return policy attached to it. I'm willing to experiment with something of this price and this torque because I think that's substantial. The Pit Boss that you see right here doesn't have a before and after price, but at $499 for a system that's featured this is at least $100 off and one of the cheapest prices that I've ever seen for something of that nature. I don't know many people that would buy themselves full-size towel warmers, so this is just a luxury suggestion, $34.24. Now, most importantly, I want to wish you all an incredible Thanksgiving. I'll be back right here, 7 p.m. Eastern, the night of Thanksgiving, so you could spend more time with your family and less time hunting for Black Friday deals. I love you. Bye-bye.